Hi, my name is Daniel Poole, and we actually just got through building your sound system today, which we will be delivering to you tomorrow. So we wanted to take a minute and actually show you how the system works because we'll be dropping it off at your school and you may be busy, maybe in a class. So we thought we'd take a minute to show you how to actually operate the system. It's very easy to use, but still a little tutorial is helpful. First of all, this is what the sound system looks like. You're going to see it has a front cover on it. It also has a back cover on it, which I have off right now, but you will have a front and a back cover. When you get the sound system, first thing you're going to do is you're going to take off the cover by twisting these latches and pulling these back like so. And this is going to allow you to remove the cover. Okay, so we're going to take that off. We're going to take that off there. Okay, so once we do, you will see your sound system there and all the equipment that goes along with it. Now, there's several things to note on here. You have a master power switch here that turns the system on and off. You have a mixer here which adjusts your different level controls. So you have a level control for a microphone, a level control for a CD player, and a level control for an iPad, and I will explain what all that is. Also over here you have a master level control which just needs to stay up at 12 o'clock there, and you have a bass and a treble, so it's a very simple mixer. Next you have a receiver. This talks to a microphone that you can use, which is a wireless transmitter and receiver. Here you have a CD player, which you can put a CD in. It also uses MP3 format, so if you want to use MP3 you can. And over here you have a tape deck. If you have any old tapes you can utilize those too. Down here your actual speakers where the sound comes from, and then below that is a drawer where things are stored, and I'll show you that in detail. And then here is the power amplifier that actually powers these speakers, which also has a power switch on it. Okay, and I'll show you why this power switch is important in just a minute. So the first thing I'm going to do when I get my sound system, when you get your sound system, you're going to look in the back and you're going to have a Velcroed group of cables that looks exactly like this. You need to undo the Velcro. You can just set it to the side for now. And you're going to have two cables. One is your master power cable, so this is what powers the whole box. And the next is a cable to connect an iPod, laptop computer, or anything else to your sound system. For now, we're going to set that on top. And we're going to take our power plug and we're going to plug it into a power source. We're just here at our retail store, so I'm just finding a power source. So here's one. I'm going to plug the sound system in. And now the system is fully operational at that point. This is your on-off switch to turn everything on and off. As you can see, that turns everything on and off. The important thing about the power switch that I'll point out is that when you turn that on, you want to turn this on first and then turn on your speaker power amplifier. What that allows you to do is turn on the system without it popping. When I turn the system off, I want to turn this off and then turn my master power switch off. That prevents the system from making any noises. Demonstrate again. Turn this on and then reach down and turn my power amplifier on. Now I'll demonstrate what happens so you can hear it. If I turn this off without turning the amplifier off first, I have a little small pop in the sound system. It's not very loud, but it's enough to startle you if you don't go through the process. So go ahead and just go through that process when you're powering up and down. Okay, first thing I'll show you, now that you have your sound system plugged in and I want to play a CD, I can just grab a CD, open the deck, put in a CD. It's going to take just a second for it to read what kind of format CD that it is. It shows that I have 10 tracks, a total of 38 minutes. I can just press play on that, and then this is my volume control here where it says CD. So now Okay, so you can see why that would be very important in teaching your kids music, changing keys, doing things like that, so you have some flexibility with the pitch control. Obviously, raising the pitch for the younger elementary school kids is probably a great way to go. So that's pretty much the CD player. Obviously, it does a million different things, and we have the manual in here for that, and it also has a remote control, so you can use the remote control and control it remotely. But that's pretty much all we need to see as far as playing a CD. So we just stop that, and we can take the CD out. You also have pitch control for the tape deck, so if you decide to use that, you also have it for the tape deck. Now the other feature that you have on here is the wireless microphone system. This comes with a Shure wireless microphone, which looks like this. It has an on-off switch at the top, and it has, you squeeze the sides, and it has AA batteries inside the belt pack. To turn the system on, you're just going to turn it on here. Okay? And you'll notice that this headset, it goes around your head, and then it has a microphone element, which is here. You want to make sure that this is the, if you can see, this is the front side of the microphone. You want to make sure that's the part that's facing your mouth. So if I'm using this, it's going to be right at your mouth like that. Testing 1, 2. Okay? For now, I'm going to put this windscreen back on here. There's also an extra windscreen in the drawer for you. In case you lose one, there's an extra packet with another windscreen in there for you to utilize if you need to. Or if you have multiple people using the microphone, sometimes that's good to do, so you make sure that you're using it in the most sanitary way possible. Now, to turn on the microphone, obviously it's turned on here. I go to where it says microphone, and I can turn it up to however loud I need it. Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're real close to the speakers, you may get some feedback, so you can turn off the microphone until you get a little bit further away from it, and then turn it on and check your level. For now, I'm done with it, so I can just turn it off at the belt pack. Now, one thing that's very important is you see where this says A3, yours may say A1, yours may say A2. Whatever it says, you want to make sure that it always matches what you see inside here. So this will say, this is a group, let me turn it on, sorry. This is the group A and channel 3. You see A3, A3. So that matches what I'm seeing up here on the screen. If anything changes, if somebody walks up and presses these buttons and this number is changed, this will not communicate anymore. They have to communicate on the same frequency. So always be aware of that they are on the same frequency. If you're having any trouble with it, that's the first thing I would check. Okay, so that just closes up in there. Down here on the amplifier, there's nothing to do other than make sure that these remain at 12 o'clock, which is just straight up and down. Just leave that there, and then obviously your power switch, but you shouldn't have to mess with anything else there. You have a switched power outlet here, so if you want to charge your iPod, plug in your computer, laptop, anything to that, you can utilize that to power your devices or whatever you need. So that's pretty much it. If I'm done with the system, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take out my CD. Let me take a second to show you how the iPod works. Say for instance I wanted to plug up my phone or some other device. I have this cable that I had showed you at the beginning. That could be anything that has a headphone jack, which could be your metronome, it could be your Dr. Beat, it could be a drum machine, it could be your iPad, it could be your laptop computer. Anything that has a headphone jack, you can utilize this. So what I'm going to do is just take my phone here and play some music and just plug this in. Okay, and now that shows up here where it says iPod. Okay, that's simply just my iPhone, but that could be any other device that I mentioned. So when you're not using it, just unplug it, and that can store wherever you want. So that's it. It's a very flexible system, made to be quick and easy to use. The whole idea is that you can roll this anywhere in your school. You can roll it to your cafeteria, to your gymnasium, keep it in your classroom, obviously, for daily use. Very, very portable system, and we've had great response out of all the elementary music teachers that have had them. So if you have any questions, you can call us. We've got our number right here on the top, so you can call us anytime, 770-338-0999. My name's Daniel. I've probably dealt with some of y'all in the past, but you can certainly call anytime and ask any questions if you have any. So we'll be delivering these tomorrow, which is Thursday, right before Thanksgiving. So anyway, we will get this out to you, and if you have any questions, feel free to call, and we'll get anything answered for you. Have a great day.
Oh, tool space.
Yeah.
What did I say?